Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Nierith, and today I shall be playing the Minecraft Hexxit. This is my first time playing, actually recording while I'm playing, so I'm not going to be very talkative probably. And it's going to start out pretty slow because, that's how Minecraft is. You gotta gather the stuff. Well, stuff, yeah. The materials that you need, like the wood and all that. But yeah, so let me just get back into the game now. So yes, wonderful world of Minecraft. Things may seem a bit foggy, and that's because I have my render distance a little bit lower so that I can actually, play. It's kind of slow sometimes if you don't have the right settings, so I have all my settings correct, I believe, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem for this. So, yeah. This wood's really oddly easy to... Oh, that's why. But yes, the first step would be to gather the wood so that you can, make your chests and your weapons and your basics. For that, you probably want to go after cobblestone and all that other good stuff that you can get to. I might probably just ramble on most of the time, so yeah. Anyways. There we go. There's the chest. Now, this book right here, The Materials in You, that's for the Tinker's Construct, which I don't normally mess with because it's just, there's so much you have to do with it. Anyways, just gonna lock this down and start building some stuff. As you can see with Hexxit, they actually, when you have the different wood, it actually makes the different stuff, different outcomes, it actually makes them look like that color, and it's kind of nice. I guess not really for this, but it works. Usually what I do is I start out with the basic necessities, like the sword, shovel, pickaxe. Actually, the axe is really good because there's a mod called the tree capacitator that actually cuts down trees in one hit, which is really nice. Anyways, there's my basics, and I'm gonna go chop down some trees. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of a little starter video. I'm not gonna record it for too long just to see. I'm just gonna post it up real quick and see what people think. So post your comments in the, in the comment section. But yes, that's an example of the tree capacitator. Wonderful little thing. Now, I don't know if some people would consider it cheating, but it, it works. Oh, I forgot. It takes the, if you don't have a really good axe like me, you're only going to be able to do it a few times because it takes the amount it would normally take to use to cut down pieces of wood. So, bigger trees aren't exactly the best to use it on. Well, this is a really nice surprise. I get some outer material ores, so it's really, really good early in the game. Can't seem to break that right now, so I'll just go on to this. Cobblestone, one of the other basic necessities that you need, makes the world go round. And also, if I continue to do this in my later episodes, I actually might get a few friends to join, but I'm not too sure. Also, another thing that you need to do basics wise is make a furnace. I usually do all this really quickly because it's kind of boring at first. Yeah. And this is actually running surprisingly smooth for once. Makes me very happy. Just gotta put coal in the furnace. Well, you don't have to use coal, but it's usually recommended because it lasts longer. But like you can use the eucalyptus wood, this right here, well, any wood, and if you have stuff like this, you can turn it into charcoal, which is also, it's a substitute for the coal, but it's kind of wasteful on your eucalyptus or wood in particular. But I'm just gonna do that real quick and get that started, and I'm gonna probably take like one of these so I can smelt the iron that I've got, so that I can make an iron pickaxe to get the gold that was up over there. Oh, also, another nice thing that you can do with this Hexxit is you can do space. You can hold down space and then shift and then click will do that. And then I could have sworn, it's not doing it for some reason. I guess it might not be this. You can, in some of them, you can move it so you can move all your inventory. Also, you can press R and it organizes it all for any of those neat freaks out there, like myself. I don't enjoy having the my chest unorganized. I think I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. There we go. Don't want to annoy you all with the music. But yeah, probably not going to stay here much longer because, yeah, it gets dark pretty quick on these games, sadly. There's no possible way to, as far as I know, there's no possible way to lengthen the time or shorten it or whatever. So I'm going to just start moving along now so that I can, well, probably need to find a nice suitable flat space so that I can make a house. It's probably what my next thing is going to be. Houses don't really, they're not really all that great at first, and, well, really never for me, because I'm not exactly the best builder of houses. I'm more of the digger and stuff, but for this, I'll try my best and show you the different things that can be done with the Hexxit. Because, I mean, there are tons upon tons of different things you can make that aren't from the basic Minecraft. I mean, like, they add extra stuff like these right here, which are, orchids, which I think you can make them into dyes. But I mean, there's so many different things. I probably should have looked for sheep to make a bed, but I can last without that for a little while. Actually, let's go do a little pig hunting. Now, there's actually a little health bar too that you can see on your enemies and such, but you can't really see it because, yeah, my camcorder is kind of in the way, so I'm sorry about that. I will next time, or next video, I'll try and see if I can actually move it so that I can move it into a different corner, I think. And I'll try and do that next video for you guys, if you guys enjoy these anyways. I might just post them anyways, though, just for the heck of it. That gave me a little bit of experience and plenty of pork, which is really useful. Here's this, yep, the magical redstone. Makes most everything work around here. Which, of course, probably the people who are watching this probably already know most of this, but it doesn't hurt to see for anyone who's actually new to Minecraft. Probably be using this pick. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of ramble, which I hope no one minds, but hey. And this is what I was worried about. As you can see, things come along pretty quickly when it comes to nighttime. They actually go after you. So, those are the mobs, zombies, spiders, and skeletons and creepers, which I just saw a creeper. Creepers are really something you want to avoid until you have, like, at least iron armor, maybe even leather armor, because they can get pretty dangerous. For most of you know, they explode. Oh, crap. Crap. So yeah, this is kind of what happens when you first start. So you just kind of want to barge yourself in, or not barricade yourself in, set up a little area so that you can get stuff done until the day comes. I think, yeah, charcoal, never mind. I was going to say charcoal coal might have a little slightly different look, but they don't. Anyways, so I have those set up. That's kind of pointless, but still. Anyways, so I'm just going to introduce some of the stuff, the Hexxit, some of the stuff you can do on Hexxit, like the items you can make, and all of that little riffraff stuff. If you press, like, R on these items, you can see what makes them. Like, right here, you make the eucalyptus planks with the eucalyptus wood, obviously. But, yeah, that, and then I think if you press U, it's for uses, it tells you what you can use it for. So, like, with this, there's a lot of stuff you can do with wood. Like, I mean, with Hexxit, you get chests. You can make chests that hold more space, which is really useful for later on. I think some of them just might be for design, like emeralds. I'm not too sure those ones actually upgrade anything. But there's different types of, like, arrows up here you can press that show you the different things you can do with it. You can use them for many different things. But yeah. And then right here, this is the it just kind of tells you all the different items in Minecraft for this Minecraft. And as you can see, there's 15 pages, so there's a lot. Now, if I were to left click or right click on them, it would spawn an item into here, which I'm trying to not do, so I will not be messing with that at all. But what's nifty is you can click right here and then type something like that, like iron sword or something, and then you click away and it brings those up and you can use the recipe and it tells you how to make them. So if you're clueless, well, not clueless, but if you aren't too sure on how you make something, you can review it by going in here. And you can still do the W for them too. Like, you can make a coconut seed with this, which I didn't even know that myself. That's actually very interesting. But yes, that's just kind of the basics for that. Also, if you double click it, it'll turn yellow, and then you can type in like axe, and it will pop up with everything that you have in your inventory, and it will keep them like not blacked out, so you can actually look for stuff in your inventory too if it becomes too cluttered. But you just double click it again and it exits off of that. I don't really mess with all of these, so I'm not too sure what they do, which I will probably mess with those off cam so that I can see what they do and I can explain it to you. Anyways, I'm going to go back and check the time. It's still pretty dark, so I'm going to... Nothing I can really do with any of this, which is not good. So I'm going to do a little bit of mining, so... yeah. You can, well, for stone, you can use it for multiple things, like materials. I mean, not materials, but, stuff like tools. There we go, tools. You can use them for tools. But you can also use it for building. You can make them into bricks and stones, and you can turn it back into this, and then you can also turn it into, like, bricks. Which, again, most of the long-time Minecraft players that might watch this, or even some who played a little bit, they would know this. But I'm just saying, again, I'm just saying this for anyone who happens to be new. Yes, like if you mine into a wall like this, you'll get lucky sometimes and find some materials that you could use. Like lapis. I actually don't know anything lapis is useful for, so I'm going to check that out right now. Let's see. Oh, you can use it for guns, the blocks. Oh, camouflage paste will camouflage anything that you might happen to have, like blocks and whatnot, and it'll camouflage it with the items, like the blocks around it. Like if you were to make like a machine block and then put the paste on it, it would camouflage it into the ground, like if you had dirt around it. Which, oh, and I forgot, Hexxit has chocobos from Final Fantasy, and this will allow you to rename them and then check their statuses too, I think. Yeah, I guess lapis is a little bit more useful in Hexxit, because in the original one, it's pretty useless. Though I heard they changed it so you have to use lapis to enchant, but I'm not quite too sure about that. I should probably be using torches, but I did not want to use up all of my charcoal so early, so it's kind of going to be a little bit dark. Alright, so it's starting to get daytime, so I'm just going to wrap this stuff up right here. Second. There we go, that's what I was talking about. Okay. It works. it pops everything in and out of your inventory really fast, which is useful. Gonna need that. I'm gonna make a sword again. Oh, also there's new types of cobblestones too, like marble, and I mean there's other kinds too, but yeah, I'm not gonna go into too much detail with that. Probably, yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. I need to, I forgot, I need to cook some stuff real quick so that I will not starve, which is a big problem in this one, because it actually, if you run out of, I don't think it stops at just half. Like in regular Minecraft, it'll stop you at a half a heart, and then you have to try and survive off of that before you start eating again. But I think in this one you can actually literally starve to death, which isn't really a personal favorite of mine, but yes, that is the creeper. They are terrible. Devastating little buggers. Over here, there's, regular Minecraft grass, and then there's this grass. It's kind of like Legend of Zelda. Sometimes it'll drop like items like arrows and rupees, which are emerald bits, and you can turn those into giant emeralds. And then there's also hearts it drops, which will regenerate your health, which is really nice. This is an abandoned house, I think. You'll find those occasionally out and about in this. They have added a lot of different places besides just villages. Yep, there's the rupees I was talking about. They are actually called emerald shards, okay. Which you can turn those eventually into emerald blocks once you get enough emerald pieces into emeralds, and then yeah. Once I get a little bit farther started, I will start actually making a task. Like I'll start making goals so that we don't get a little bit confused and stuff. Oh, game just lagged a bit on me. I tend to avoid the wintry and sand biomes because they get pretty dangerous. Because the mobs, they've added a bunch. Like this one right here, actually. Oh, this is really laggy, which is disappointing. As you can see, there's a polar bear as well as a penguin. And I am going to end it here for now. This is just kind of a test to see how it goes out. Leave a like if you would want, and leave a comment in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this first video, and I hope I will continue to make more.